State of the City Address, presented by Mayor Brian Arrigo. At this time, we kindly ask that you silence all cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices. Please turn your attention to the front of the stage for the presenting of our colors by the Revere High School Army JROTC. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance We would like to recognize the elected officials and dignitaries in attendance. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Representing Senator Markey, Regional Director Liam Hordsman. Representing Senator Warren, Regional Director Randy Beltry. Representing Congresswoman Clark, District Counsel Wade Blackman and Kelsey Perkins. District Attorney Kevin Hayden, Senator Lydia Edwards, Representative Jessica Giannino, Representative Jeffrey Turco, Council President Patrick Keefe, and the at-large members of the Revere City Council, Mark Silvestri, Anthony Zambudo, and Dan Rizzo. The ward councilors in attendance this evening: Joanne McKenna, Ira Novoselsky, John Powers, Ricky Sereno. Representing us this evening from the school committee: Susan Gravelisi, John Kingston, and Carol Ty. Superintendent of Schools Diane Kelly, Anthony Cangiano, the regional representative to the Northeast Regional Vocational High School, House Speaker Robert DeLeo, and Senator Joseph Boncory. Residents of Revere, your Mayor, Brian Arrigo.
Thank you, thank you. Please sit down. Before we begin tonight, I do want to do one little thing that might be a little bit unorthodox, but today happens to also be my mom's birthday. So if you could join me in wishing her a happy birthday and singing together, we could do that. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nana. Happy birthday to you. All right. I know a little bit different, but I figured I have nothing to lose at this point, right? Thank you all so much for being here as I deliver my 8th and final State of the City address. Let me start by saying, Davine, Joseph, Jack, you are my everything. I love you so much. Davine, you've supported me and us over these last 8 crazy years. It has been quite a journey, quite an adventure, but we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. I love you so much. To my friends, family, colleagues, I'd like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your love, support, and dedication through my time in office. Your trust and confidence in me has been a constant source of inspiration. And I am so grateful for the many opportunities that I've had to work alongside all of you to achieve our shared goals. When I first started preparing for tonight, I took a little bit of time to reflect on the last 8 years. And wow, what a journey we have been on together. We have always been focused on moving forward. We've always leaned into change and harnessed it for the good of our residents. Year after year, we've kept pushing to be better. Together, we transformed and modernized city services to improve the lives of all of our residents. Together, for the first time in over 40 years, we applied our values and our principles as a community to develop the Next Stop Revere Master Plan. Together, we ushered an unprecedented amount of public and private investment in our community to revive Revere Beach, Shirley Ave, and Suffolk Downs. Together, we overcame the challenges of a pandemic, expanding our Health and Human Services Division to meet the needs of all of our residents, especially our most vulnerable. And together, we will see a new Department of Public Works facility, a new Point of Pines Fire Station, and the new Robert J. Haas Health and Wellness Center. Now, we've had a good number of successes, but we've also been far from perfect. And our most recent, and I would argue our biggest failure, came earlier this week with our inability to move a new Revere High School forward. And while the wounds are still relatively fresh, I'm sad that many high school parents and grandparents, including some in leadership positions in our city, will continue to choose to send their children and grandchildren out of district because our high school doesn't meet their standards. Yet, when it comes to doing the work to make a new high school a reality for future generations, they are too timid and too distracted by hypothetical uncertainties and political implications. I'm sad that we failed the 7,168 children under the age of 10 that are currently living in our city who do not have a voice and will not have the opportunity to grow up looking forward to attending a new state-of-the-art Revere High School. By subjecting another generation of our youth to a 50-year-old building that hasn't served our needs for a very long time, our elected leaders, including many who are quick to proclaim their own families' working-class immigrant roots, pulled the ladder out from underneath our young families and violated one of our key covenants, our duty as elected officials to continuously lay the groundwork for a healthier, safer, more prosperous community. This most recent failure reminds me of the politics of the past. As I reflect on our last 8 years, I can't help but think about the first few days in the mayor's office. In 2016, we inherited a city that was depleting its rainy day fund while having millions of dollars sitting around that nobody knew existed. Since then, we've consistently improved our financial policies and our procedures, and as a result, in 2018, our bond rating was upgraded, and today, our rainy day fund is the largest in the city's history, setting us up for financial success for decades to come. In 2016, we inherited a city without a human resources department. Employee morale was at an all-time low. The culture of City Hall was centered around intimidation and bully tactics. Employees were judged by the political sticker on their car, not the quality of their performance. And since then, we've invested in our people at City Hall, providing training and professional development opportunities to our employees, and regularly celebrating our talented and diverse workforce. In 2016, we inherited 2 empty racetracks, 9 vacant parcels along Revere Beach, and no plan to guide us into the future. Since then, we've proven ourselves as trustworthy partners, attracting a record amount of public and private investment to update our infrastructure, create great places to live, eat, and work. Miles of new streets with updated water and sewer pipes, thousands of new places for people to live, and 15 new restaurants in our city. In 2016, we inherited a Department of Public Works that was neglected, and that's being kind. From their rusted and rotted equipment to the good old famous blue tarps. Those blue tarps were used to cover the computers whenever it rained out because of the holes in the ceiling of their facility. Since then, we've invested in new equipment, we invested in additional staff, and I'm proud to say that our new DPW facility will be ready to occupy this fall. Look, I can go on and on and on, giving examples of what we inherited in 2016 and contrast that with where we stand today. But the bottom line is this. Because of all the work that we have done together, all the trust that we've built in each other, all the confidence that we have about our shared future, and because we truly believe that we, as a community, deserve the best, I can proudly stand here tonight and say the state of our city will remain strong long after I leave office. We've built the momentum. We will hand a city off that, across every measure, is in better shape than when we took office. It was my dad's voice as my North Star in the earliest days. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, kid. Don't screw it up. I'm editing that a little bit. And if nothing else, you have to hand it off better than you got it. 8 years later, the foundation has been cemented. My time leading our city is coming to an end. And now it will be up to all of you to ensure that we continue on a path forward with leadership that builds trust, collaborates, looking forward, and most importantly, does the work. And as we look to the future, we cannot forget the past. As a community, we need to put our faith and our trust in those who will continue to build up from this foundation and steer clear of those who would like nothing more than to tear it down. Over the last 8 years, we tried like hell to build trust. And in today's world, it's harder than ever before. Social media has given a voice and a platform to many people, especially those lacking credibility. We've become more interested in likes and shares and comments, and less interested in context, nuance, the all-important details. And over the last 8 years, I've been constantly reminded that it is not the critic who counts, especially the critic behind a keyboard. So that's why it will be so important for all of you to demand from your leaders, especially those that are elected, to accept all of the responsibility that comes along with this important work. The leaders of this city, both current and future, will have to continue building trust, collaborating, and doing the work while ignoring those who lack credibility. The people of this city deserve nothing less. As we prepare for the next chapter in our city's history, I stand here extremely confident that Revere will continue to thrive and grow under the leadership of my successor. You should all be so proud of what we have accomplished together, and I know that our community has the resilience, the determination, the vision to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. Serving as your mayor has been the greatest honor of my life, and I will always cherish the memories I've made here in Revere with all of you. I am and will be forever grateful for the opportunity to have made a difference in the lives of our residents. And I'm confident that this community will continue to grow and continue to flourish for decades to come. Thank you for everything, and God bless the city of Revere.